My name is Peter Zekert. I'll be your facilitator for the SRT Essentials. Hey, what does that R stand for in SRT? Racing, right. The SRT4 group had the question, how does a strut differ from a shock absorber? What'd you guys find out? Here's a picture of a strut. A strut is actually a part of the suspension. The shock absorber is on the inside, and the spring sits on the outside. So a strut does about 3 or 4 functions. It also takes up less space and is lighter weight. So it does away with an upper control arm and acts as the upper ball joint. Okay? Very good. What kind of struts are in this SRT4? The name is Takiko. Who's ever heard of Takiko before? If you've been in sport compact racing, that's where Takiko is big. Big name in racing. Takiko. Remember that. Let's look at our SRT10 Ram. Starting with the body, we'll look and see about some commonalities going on here. How about stopping distance? 60 down to a stop. How many feet? 118 feet. The same as our SRT4. How did we get that impressive braking? Are they bigger discs? Are they bigger vented discs? Yes. 4 piston calipers. Remember we said more pistons are better. They're the largest brakes in class. That's the biggest way to tell people. It's the largest brakes in class on this Ram SRT10. Now let's go over to our Viper SRT10. Now how about the suspension on this? What kind of suspension design is in here? 4-wheel independent suspension. Each wheel is independent. 4-wheel independent with a lot of lightweight components. Aluminum shock absorbers, aluminum knuckles, aluminum control arms, lightweight aluminum pieces. Okay? And tubular sway bars, anti-sway bars. If they're going to be stiffer sway bars, if they're tubular, they're lightweight, less weight. Now, what does this vehicle do on a skid pad? What's its skid pad score? 1.05 G, the highest skid pad score of any 3 of these vehicles. Very impressive. And how about our stopping? 60 miles an hour? How many feet to stop this? 97 feet. And how do we get that impressive braking? Big vented discs all the way around, 4 piston calipers. And what kind of brand name calipers and brakes are they? Brembo. Brembo brakes. Remember that. They're the choice of motorsports. Brembo brakes. All right, let's take a look at our performance tires. This is a 17-inch cast aluminum wheel. Makes it a lightweight wheel. You notice it's got a lot of room for air to cool the brakes. My tire size up there is a BF Goodrich 205/50 ZR high performance radial. And I can give somebody a ballpark buck if they can look up on my screen and tell me the exact width of this tire. Who said that first? 205. Scott, were you the first person to say that? All right, what kind of struts does the SRT4 have? Monroe, Edelbrock, Bilstein, or Takiko? All right, I hope my SRT4 group got that right. Tell me what it is. Takiko D. All right. Very good. Home run for the American League. Did you learn something? Good. Take your workbooks with you and take all your trash, and we're going to follow Joe outside to my left. You guys are going to get to drive some vehicles.